Imagine having an assistant that does all your work for you, automatically, without you even having to ask. Well, that's not science fiction anymore. It's called Agentic AI, and it's not just coming, it's already here. So let's break down what that really means for you.
I mean, really think about it. What if you could just state a simple goal, like, hey, plan my business trip to Tokyo, and the AI doesn't just give you a list of flights. No, it actually books the best one. It reserves your hotel, it adds everything to your calendar, and then it emails you the final itinerary. That's the huge promise of what we're talking about today.
And make no mistake, this shift is happening right now. We're moving away from AI as just a simple tool that you use to AI as an autonomous team member that works for you. This is a fundamental change from just commanding our tools to actually collaborating with them.
So what's the actual difference here? Well, think of the regular AI you know, like ChatGPT, as a meal kit. You get all the ingredients, you get the recipe, but you still have to do all the cooking yourself. Agentic AI, that's the restaurant. You just say what you want, I'd like some pasta, and the chef handles everything from start to finish. It's the leap from done with you to done for you.
So how in the world does an AI agent actually pull this off? How does it go from a simple goal to a fully completed task? Okay, let's pop the hood and take a look at the core parts that make all of this possible.
Right at the very center of every agent is its brain, a large language model, or LLM. You've definitely heard of these. We're talking GPT-4, Claude, Gemini. This is the reasoning engine. Think of it as the strategic mind that understands your goal, breaks it down into steps, and comes up with a solid plan of attack.
But here's a key difference from a simple chatbot. An agent has memory. It's got working memory for the task it's on right now, episodic memory to remember past experiences, like a project it did for you last week, and semantic memory, which is its huge library of world knowledge. This memory is absolutely crucial for it to have context and to learn.
But here is the real game changer. Agents can use tools, and I mean real-world digital tools. They can browse the web, open your files, run code, and send emails for you. This is what allows them to stop just talking about things and actually start doing things in the digital world. And it gets even cooler when they work in teams to tackle really complex problems. Think of it like a movie crew. You have a director agent that takes the main goal and breaks it down. Then you have specialist agents, like a scriptwriter or an editor, that handles specific tasks. They collaborate, pass the work back and forth until the entire job is done perfectly.
All right, so this isn't just theory or some future tech concept. Let's look at how these agentic systems are already being used by some of the biggest names in tech right now.
Let's start with Anthropic. Their Claude Computer Use feature literally lets their AI see your computer screen, move your mouse, and click on things. It is the digital equivalent of giving an AI a pair of hands to use pretty much any app you have. Then you've got OpenAI. They've launched Operator, a web agent that's designed to navigate the internet all by itself. It can do complex things like booking a multi-stop flight or ordering your weekly groceries, all from one simple instruction. And Microsoft? They're basically giving developers the power to build their own multi-agent systems with something called AutoGen. Think of it as an operating system for entire teams of AI agents. It's already been downloaded millions of times, which tells you just how fast this revolution is spreading. Of course, NVIDIA is taking this a huge step further, pushing this tech out of the digital world and into the physical one. Their new models are giving agents eyes and a voice, while their GROOT system is the brain behind actual humanoid robots that can see, understand, and act in the world around us. So yeah, the impact is already being felt across major industries. We're seeing it in coding, where agents are building entire apps on their own. We're seeing it in customer service, where they're solving complex problems without any human help. And in huge fields like healthcare and finance, this revolution is already well underway. Take healthcare. AI agents are now analyzing medical scans with so much precision that they're improving diagnostic accuracy by a staggering 40%. That is a massive leap forward that will without a doubt save lives through faster and more reliable diagnoses. And in the world of finance, these systems are working around the clock, watching millions of transactions in real time. They can spot fraud with 95% accuracy. But what's really wild is that they're constantly learning, updating their own methods to catch new scams the second they appear. Now, with any technology this powerful, you have to look at the other side of the coin, because this incredible potential also comes with some very significant risks and big questions about our future. The most obvious concern is jobs. The International Monetary Fund estimates that up to 300 million full-time jobs around the world could be affected by this wave of automation. That's a number that is just impossible to ignore.
And listen, this isn't just fear-mongering from outsiders. The CEO of Anthropic, one of the leading companies building this stuff, publicly warned that agentic AI could wipe out half of all entry-level white-collar jobs in just the next 5 years.
And the worries go way beyond jobs. You've got the control problem. I mean, how do you secure systems that you've given the keys to? There's jagged intelligence, the risk that an AI can handle a complex task perfectly, but then fail at a simple one, causing a disaster. And we have to think about long-term risks, like us blindly trusting AI decisions, and the very real chance that our own critical thinking skills could just fade away.
But despite all these very real risks, the move to this technology is happening at an absolutely explosive rate. Gartner predicts that by 2026, a full 40% of all enterprise software will include AI agents. Now, to put that in perspective, that number was less than 5% just a year ago. The train has definitely left the station. But here's the other side of the job market story. The World Economic Forum projects that while 92 million jobs could be displaced by 2030, a staggering 170 million new jobs will be created. We're talking about roles like AI orchestrator and agent supervisor, jobs that don't even really exist today.
So, the crucial point here is this. The future probably isn't a battle of humans versus AI. It's way more likely to be a competition between the humans who understand how to use these powerful new agentic tools and those who don't.
Agentic AI is way more than just the next big thing in tech. It's a fundamental change in how we work. It remembers, it plans, it acts, and it learns. So the only real question left is the one right there on the screen. Are you going to be someone who benefits from it or someone who gets replaced by it? The choice, at least for now, is still yours.